few weeks ago, an estate attorney and private wealth manager reached out to me regarding a client of theirs, a couple who had spent over 30 years in a sunlit brownstone in Brooklyn Heights. They were standing at a monumental crossroads, ready to unlock their equity, simplify their lifestyle, and make the long-anticipated move south to Palm Beach for their retirement years. They were excited, but underneath that excitement was a quiet, overwhelming anxiety. They kept asking, how do we make sure our home in New York sells at top market value without leaving us stranded between closing dates in Florida? Now that fear is far more common than most people realize. When you transition from a primary residence in Manhattan or Brooklyn to a coastal paradise in Florida, you aren't just selling your real estate, you're orchestrating a major life milestone. Today, we're unpacking how to plan an outbound New York City to Florida move using a coordinated, multi-market advisory approach so your transition is completely seamless, quiet, and stress-free. Now, the fundamental challenge with outbound retirement moves is that real estate markets do not operate in a vacuum. If you list your New York City property first without a clear boots-on-the-ground plan in Florida, you risk feeling rushed into a buyer's market or scrambling for temporary housing. Conversely, if you lock yourself into a purchase in Naples, Miami, or Palm Beach before preparing your New York City asset, you put unnecessary pressure on your local sale. Most buyers and sellers rely on two completely separate agents who never speak to one another. The New York agent focuses strictly on getting the listing live, while the Florida agent focuses only on finding a house. Neither is managing the overarching bridge between the two. To execute a flawless relocation, you need a single, unified strategy where both sides of the transaction align on timing, tax implications, board requirements, and physical move-in logistics. Here's how I solve this gap for my clients, because at this level, it's all about concierge-level care. When you work with a luxury advisor who has an established, highly trusted cross-border network, your move isn't treated as two isolated deals. It's managed as one synchronized blueprint. Here's what that looks like in practice. First, we start with early alignment and dual market planning. Long before a sign goes up or a staging team enters your New York City home, I connect directly with our luxury buyer specialist on the ground in your target Florida area, whether that's Palm Beach, Naples, Miami, or Boca Raton. Together, we evaluate both micro markets simultaneously. Next, there's a synchronized timeline execution. I remain in constant communication with your Florida buyer's agent throughout the entire journey. We coordinate closing dates, rent back agreements, and contingency clauses so that your sale in Manhattan or Brooklyn directly funds and supports your Florida purchase without a single day of friction or uncertainty. And third, it's a collaborative advisory support system. A true transition isn't just about brick and mortar. By collaborating with your CPA, wealth manager, and estate counsel, we ensure your sales timeline aligns with establishing Florida tax residency, managing capital gains, and protecting your family's legacy wealth. If you're 12 to 18 months out from your retirement transition, here are 3 steps you should take today. Step 1, audit your New York City home preparation. Co-op boards, condos, and townhomes in New York City require tailored prep to command top dollar. Prepping early allows you to execute subtle, high return on investment updates without feeling rushed. Number 2, define your lifestyle in Florida. Naples offers a very different rhythm than West Palm Beach or Coconut Grove. Aligning with an agent who understands these local nuances ensures you aren't just buying a house. You're finding your next personal paradise. Step 3, appoint a single point of contact. Partner with a New York City real estate advisor who actively orchestrates the entire relationship with your Florida agent, keeping every moving piece aligned under one cohesive vision. Retirement is not an ending, it's the beginning of a beautiful, curated new chapter. You've worked hard to build your life and your real estate portfolio here in New York, and your move south should feel like a celebration, not a burden. If you or an advisor representing a client are beginning to plan an outbound move to Florida this season, you don't have to navigate these moving parts alone. Click the link in the description box below to book a private, completely confidential consultation on my calendar. We can discuss your New York property's current market positioning, your Florida timeline, and how our cross-border network can engineer a flawless transition to your next coastal paradise. Thank you for spending time with me inside Between These Walls series. Be sure to subscribe, like this video, and share it with someone preparing for their own next chapter. I'll see you in the next video.